The wind howled through the desolate trees, carrying with it an eerie sense of foreboding. The moon cast long shadows across the worn pathway as I walked deeper into the heart of the ancient forest. My heart raced, a steady drumbeat in my chest as I clutched the flickering lantern in my trembling hand. I had heard the rumors of this place, a cursed forest where the lost souls of the damned roamed free, their anguished cries echoing through the night. But I was not one to heed warnings. My curiosity had always been my greatest downfall. The branches above me creaked and groaned, as if whispering secrets I was not meant to hear. Each step I took was accompanied by the crunch of leaves and the crackling of twigs, a symphony of my own anxiety. Shadows danced on the periphery of my vision, darting in and out of sight, leaving me to question whether I was truly alone. The path ahead split into two, both trails disappearing into the inky darkness. I hesitated, my breath catching in my throat. I consulted the aged map in my hand, its corners frayed and edges stained. According to the map, the left path led to the heart of the forest, where the malevolent spirits were said to dwell, while the right path promised a way out, an escape from the clutches of the cursed woods. Logic dictated that I should take the right path, but something inside me yearned to confront the unknown, to unravel the mysteries that lay in wait. With a deep breath, I turned left and ventured deeper into the heart of the forest. The air grew colder, an unnatural chill that seeped into my bones. The lantern's flame flickered wildly, casting eerie shadows that seemed to take on a life of their own. The trees twisted and contorted, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, as if eager to ensnare me. The forest seemed to come alive around me, whispers of voices that were carried by the wind, indistinct yet undeniably present. My heart pounded, and my steps quickened, each footfall echoing like a drumbeat in the dark. Suddenly, a shape darted past me, a fleeting glimpse of a pale face and hollow eyes. I stumbled backward, my breath hitching in my throat. "Who's there?" I called out, my voice trembling. There was no reply, only the echo of my own words bouncing off the trees. I pressed on, determined to find answers. As I walked, the trees seemed to close in around me, their branches forming a canopy that blocked out the moonlight. The path grew narrower, the underbrush clawing at my legs as if trying to pull me into the earth. Panic surged within me, a primal instinct to flee, but I fought to keep moving forward. Then, in the distance, I saw it, a dilapidated cottage nestled amidst the gnarled trees. Its windows were shattered and the roof sagged under the weight of time. A sense of dread settled over me, but a strange compulsion drew me closer, as if an unseen force was guiding my steps. The door creaked open as I pushed it aside, revealing a darkness that seemed to swallow all light. Hesitantly, I stepped inside, the floorboards groaning beneath my weight. The air was heavy with a musty smell, a mix of dampness and decay. My lantern cast a feeble glow, revealing glimpses of old furniture draped in dusty cobwebs. As I ventured further into the cottage, I heard whispers, faint voices that seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. They spoke of pain and regret, of lives cut short and dreams left unfulfilled. I felt a shiver run down my spine, an unsettling realization that I was not alone. And then a figure emerged from the shadows, a woman with long, tangled hair and a tattered dress that seemed to blend into the darkness. Her eyes were empty voids, and her lips curled into a mournful smile. "Who are you?" I managed to choke out, my voice barely audible. Her voice was a whisper, carried on the wind. "We are the forgotten ones, trapped between worlds. We yearn for release, for a chance to find peace." I took a step back, my heart pounding in my chest. "What do you want from me?" Her gaze bore into mine. "You have come seeking answers, and answers you shall find. But be warned, once you tread this path, there is no turning back." As her words echoed in the air, a surge of energy pulsed through the room. Shadows danced on the walls, and the very air seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly force. I stumbled back, my mind reeling with a mix of fear and fascination. The woman extended a spectral hand toward me, her fingers beckoning. "Embrace the truth, and you shall find what you seek." I hesitated, the weight of my choices bearing down upon me, but curiosity and a desire for understanding won out, and I reached out to take her hand. In that moment, a torrent of memories flooded my mind. Images of lives lived and lost, of regrets and missed opportunities. The voices of the forgotten ones resonated within me, their pain and sorrow intertwining with my own. And then, darkness. When I awoke, I was standing at the crossroads once more, the aged map clutched tightly in my hand. The forest around me was still, the wind no longer carrying whispers on its breath. The moon illuminated the path to the right, the way out. I stared at the map, its faded lines and symbols now imbued with a deeper meaning. The forest had shown me its secrets, had allowed me to glimpse the world beyond the veil. I had ventured into the heart of darkness and emerged forever changed. With a final glance back at the twisted trees and the dilapidated cottage, I turned and began my journey down the path of escape. But the voices of the forgotten ones lingered, a haunting melody that would forever echo in the depths of my soul.